This is Spec Mini Stock live on Slipstream.
What's going on, everybody? Hello and welcome to Slipstream TV on the Fuel YouTube channel. My name is Matt Owens. We've got another awesome night of some SMS action. It is Beach Week here for the Spec Mini Stock series. They stop in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for 60 laps to start the night, followed by an immediate trip overseas to the land of the rising sun in Tsukuba for 20 laps, where we're going to turn left and right for the third and final time this season. As we get started, if you guys don't already know, well, me and everybody else out here racing, we want to let you know that this is a beer league. We've got a bunch of friends out here just trying to have a good time, race some good, clean, competitive racing. So we ask you watching at home, go ahead and grab a cold one of any sort, crack it open, and sit back and enjoy some racing tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the point standings are as follows. I do have an important message to tack on to the end of this, so stay tuned here. At the moment, Nate Stewart is at 259 points. Zach Passen's right behind with only 10 back. Jared Wakefield is 50 back. And then it's pretty much a dogfight for fourth on back, from fourth all the way to 10th. But the important thing to note is that this is before any penalties have been tallied up. At the moment, Nate Stewart actually has about, I think, 15 point or 20 point or something penalty total over the course of the season. So at the moment, after those penalties are factored in, Zach Passen is actually your championship leader. Another development here with only 2 minutes left before we start the next race, or before we start qualifying, Nate Stewart is not here tonight. So Zach Passen looking to start pulling away here for the championship tonight. With Jared Wakefield 50 points back, or probably about 40 to 45 after. No, I don't know what I'm talking about. Anyway. So once those drop races are factored in after these last two races, before we get to the finale next week, the full points picture will come into focus before we start Langley next week. And for the first time this season, someone has moved to the top of the board that is not Nate Stewart in the power rankings. Zach Passen has had a much stronger second half of the season and has vaulted Nate to first place. Mitchell Welker, I'm just going to put Mitchell on here. I don't even care if he shows up or not. It seems like every time I put him on here, he doesn't race or isn't able to make it. But we're just going to leave Mitchell there third. We know how good Mitch is. He's extremely good on the road courses. He's very good on the ovals too. Jared Wakefield in fourth, being your third place in the points. And Christian Kendall, who did not start the season with us, only came in about halfway through the year, eked his way into the top five early in his tenure this season, just with some really, really strong performances. It's starting to get a little dark out here. We got 30 seconds or so left in practice. I do believe that's just some cloud cover, yes. It was very, very bright a few minutes ago. But we got 60 laps coming up right here at Myrtle Beach in just a few minutes. Qualifying. Qualifying starts now. Alrighty. So, who are we going to ride along with for qualifying? We're gonna ride with Jared Dixon, ladies and gentlemen. He was the first person I saw. I have never turned a single lap here at Myrtle Beach. In fact, I just bought it today. This was one of 2 oval paved ovals that I did not own on this service. Well, now I have it. It is actually bigger. It's a bigger track than I thought. I mean, it's not a big track by any means, but for whatever reason, I always envisioned this track to be a lot smaller. I don't know if Jared was topping out there at the end or if he was just coasting. He's really going for it this time. All right. Where is that second lap going to put Mr. Dixon? That's currently that's going to leave him in 7th place. Just got passed over now into 8th. I have a couple more people out that have not qualified yet. We'll go with, I guess, definitely going to be our championship leader after this. Is Nate Stewart not here tonight? So Zach going to come around to start lap number 1 or finish lap number 1. He just started lap number 1, so see how Zach gets around turns 3 and 4. Ooh, all the way down to the wall. A slow arc all the way out to the outside wall across the line. That puts Zach 1st place. Oh, that hitting those little turtles is not going to help his lap, but he's already sitting on the pole with only Evan Adams unable to qualify so far. Yeah, second lap there, 3/10 slower than the first one, but the first one was enough to get it done. I think Evan Adams has already continued, so he has already pulled it down pit road, and he's not going to worry about qualifying. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have about 60 seconds here unless we advance the session. Crowd is a little thin tonight, so we should have some good green flag racing. Got about 11 cars in the pack this evening. But as you guys know, the top 4 will invert. We'll go over that grid here in just a second. Our last winner was Mitchell Welker, so we don't have to worry about anyone getting an EOL this evening. But if the same person, so for example, if Zach wins this race and the road course race up next, he'll have to start from the back of the pack next week to start the finale. So he's going to have to think about that. Although it is a 100 lapper, 101 laps at Langley, actually. All right, that's going to do it for qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. We should be gridding now any second. All right, and we have moved to sunset, so the cars may actually handle a little different. So, ladies and gentlemen, on pole, he hasn't gridded yet, but Will Roberts is going to lead us to the green this evening with Christian Kendall on his outside starting in 2nd place. Jared Wakefield with the 2nd fastest lap in qualifying is going to start in 3rd, with the championship leader Zach Passon starting in 4th after setting the fastest lap. The 55 of Roy Cunningham Aller is going to start in 5th place, with the 42 of Ryan Kish in 6th. Gary Yost in that 995 is going to be up to 7th, or is going to start in 7th place. The 57 of Andrew Longenbach going to be starting in 8th. 9th place, the 70 of Sarah Tessum, going to be rolling off. And 10th place, the 43 of Jared Dixon. Do not actually have Evan Adams on the speedway. He has not gridded. I wonder if Evan is not able to race tonight. Yeah, we are rolling off with no Evan Adams. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a 10-car field this evening. All right, well, the parade lap is underway. We should be going green next time by. I would expect that pace truck to come on down pit lane. And Will Roberts will start us off for his first pole of the year. All right, ladies and gentlemen, everybody sit back and relax as we are about to go racing at the beach here at Myrtle Beach. It is beach week, ladies and gentlemen, so here we go. 2-car Will Roberts waiting for Barney to wave that green flag. And Will is away, and the green flag is out. We are racing in Myrtle Beach. Jared Wakefield already going to be challenging Christian Kendall there for second place after a really good launch for the 72 car. Zach Passon just going to probably wait and see how this all cycles out here as he is in 4th place. Will Roberts going to come around and lead lap number 1. Christian Kendall scraping the wall a little bit. Zach Passon going to get a little bit of momentum to peak underneath the 72 of Wakefield. Is able to take 3rd place away from Christian Kendall. Christian riding a little bit higher line here. Going to try to maybe get a little momentum. 72 of Jared Wakefield looking to the inside here of the 2 of Will Roberts already. They're side by side. That momentum is going to give Will back the lead as he heads into turn number 3 and exits long sweeping turn number 4 to lead lap number 3. We're starting lap number 4 here. Will Roberts first. Christian Kent. No, not. Man, my timing and scoring never update. Like it never. I have to reset it every single time the session ends. Excuse me. But Will Roberts lead to Jared Wakefield, just barely behind, only 1/10 as you can see, right on his bumper. Zach Passon in 3rd. Christian Kendall 4th. Roy Cunningham Roy Cunningham Aller. In that 55 car, sitting in 5th with Ryan Kish 6th. Jared Dixon in 7th place. Sarah Tessum 8th. Andrew Lungenbach 9th. Gary Yoss falling back to 10th place. Let's go on board with Mr. Wakefield. He tries to hunt down the lead to try to take it away from Mr. Roberts. A little bit of contact to the wall there for the 2. Oh, Zach Passon making his move on Jared Wakefield, trying to work his way up into 2nd place. He's going to be able to get there. Yes, he is. All the way down to the wall is the 19 of Passon. Go up to the spotter stand to check out the field spread. Still pretty tight among the top 6 or 7 here. Jared Wakefield starting to drop back from the 19 of Passon and the 2 of Will Roberts. So far, so good for Will Roberts out front. Has led every lap. We are on lap number 9 of 60. Sorry, lap 10 of 60. Pretty good battle for 5th place is starting to form here between the 42 of Ryan Kish, the 43 there of Jared Dixon, and Roy Cunningham Aller in the 55 car. Jared Dixon underneath the 42 of Ryan Kish here. Jared trying to get around the 42, unable to do so there in turns 3 and 4. But we've also got a battle for the lead up here. Zach passing to the inside of the 2 of Will Roberts. Going to try to get this pass done this time by in turns 3 and 4. He's been all the way down to the wall so far. Oh, I think the momentum from that middle lane is going to carry Will across the line. It does. Oh, way up the track, though, to start the corner for Roberts. This is slowing these guys down significantly. Jared Wakefield coming back into the picture for first. Wanting these guys to sort it out so he can battle out whoever doesn't win the battle for first. Christian Kendall in 4th, just kind of sitting and watching these guys duel it out for the lead. Is Zach Passon able to get the pass done here? No, he's not. Oh, really great, clean racing here for first place. Will Roberts going to lead that lap. I think the 19's finally worked over Will enough. Yeah, that entrance to turn 1 is what allowed Zach Passon to get it done. Zach going to come around this time to lead probably his first lap. If not, only his second. Or third, maybe. Oh, already starting to pull away. Gonna have a battle for second place on our hands here. Jared Wakefield trying to get around the 2 of Will Roberts again. I think Will needs to really shorten up the distance there in turn 1. I know he's liking that outside right now because he's been kind of running it even when he's not side by side. But he's really losing a lot on the entrance there with that distance, how far out he starts turn number 1. As you see here, look how far out he starts. And look at, that's almost worth a car length there going into turn number 1. Christian Kendall taking some notes, sitting in 4th place, watching these guys battle. Wakefield going to take it here. Oh, Will Roberts dropping back there. I think he may have scraped the wall on the exit. Christian Kendall able to take advantage and get around him. After Ryan Kish was under siege by the 43 of Jared Dixon, he's kind of pulled away a little bit, and now he's got his sights set on Will Roberts. So we're at lap number 20, so 1/3 of the way finished with this race when Zach Passon comes around to the line. Give you guys a quick through the field, and then we'll get a nice turn it up because I think we're going to have a good opportunity to get one tonight. So Zach Passon, your leader, ladies and gentlemen, took the lead a few laps ago after working his way up through the field. Jared Wakefield in 2nd place. Christian Kendall in 3rd now after getting around Will Roberts. Will dropping back to 4th place after starting on the pole. Ryan Kish starting to catch Will Roberts, but he's currently sitting in 5th place. He's gained a spot so far. Jared Dixon has gone from last to 6th, so really great job for Jared. Rory Cunningham Aller dropped a couple spots, but he's running pretty solid here in 7th place. Sarah Tessum back in 8th place, gaining a spot on the field so far. Andrew Logebach in 9th place. And our field rounds out with the 995 of Gary Yoss III. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go on board and get a little turn it up action here. I'll see you guys on just the other side. I'm sure we'll get a yellow immediately, as we usually do. All right, we're looking at the closest battle on the track right now is actually between Christian Kendall and Jared Wakefield. So getting quite a little bit of a spread here. Well, Will Roberts starting to get closer to Jared Dixon now. After Jared ran him up the track just a little bit there while we were watching. Not sure how, not really sure what's going on with Will. Maybe just really burnt the tires up trying to stay out in front. We're just now over halfway, lap 32. So these tires still have to go quite a little ways. Zach Passen's starting to drive away from second place. But ladies and gentlemen, we got a battle for second. 38 of Christian Kendall getting around Jared Wakefield now. See if Jared's able to try to do something here to get back into second place. Oh, Christian with a really good exit there. That 38 of Christian Kendall starting to actually get a little bit closer to the 19 of Zach Passen. Maybe Christian been saving his tires throughout the race. Starting to pull away now from Jared Wakefield as well. Will Roberts trying to get back to Jared Dixon. They keep going back and forth. Will gain a couple tenths, and then Jared will pull out a couple tenths. Will gain a couple. Jared will pull out a couple. Christian Kendall starting to stabilize a little bit behind Zach Passen, now about a second back. .21 laps to go this time by. Let's go on board with our leader here. See exactly what it's like to be out front. And just see how smooth the number 19 of Zach Passen is. Just really smooth with the wheel all the way down. Almost into the wall on the in the middle of the apex of the corner. Pretty shallow entry and then just stays all the way at the bottom. But a really nice gradual arc out onto the back straightaway. Another shallow entry straight to the wall. And then really nice arc out. Good, great, really smooth. Really smooth there from Passen. Ryan Kish starting to catch Jared Wakefield. Some of these guys starting to struggle with their tires thus far. Yeah, Will Roberts has dropped almost 2 seconds behind Jared Dixon. Yeah, you can really tell who was able to take care of their tires and who wasn't. And as you can see by the gyro cam here, really not much banking to speak of here. Even less banking next week at Langley, where we're going to have 101 laps. That's going to be a blast. I can't wait. That is my home track. I live about 15 minutes from it. So, Ryan, you've gotten to Jared Wakefield here. What are you going to do to get around the man? A pretty good exit there. Should have a little bit of momentum on Wakefield. See how close they are as they come around this time. Ryan Kish, going up high here, trying to get some momentum to come out of turn 2. Almost hit the wall there, but yes, he does have a little momentum here, getting even closer to the 72 of Wakefield, putting the pressure on with 14 laps to go. If I'm Ryan Kish, I know I've got plenty of time here to make this pass to try to get in the top 3. "13 laps to go," dropping back just a little bit. Zach Passon pulling away from Christian Kendall now. The lead's up to 1.4. The two closest battles on the track are this one right here and the battle here between Will Roberts, who scrapes the wall entering turn number 1 there. Been really, really wide on turn 1. Pretty much all race. Ryan Kish is back onto the back bumper here of Jared Wakefield. Oh, Kish into the wall. That's going to cost him a lot of time. He's going to take him 3 or 4 more laps to get back there if he's even able to do it. Dropping 2/10 there after hitting the wall. But with Zach Passon crossing the line this time by, there's going to be 10 laps to go. He nears the first lap car of the 995 of Gary Yoss III. Oh, Will into the wall again, allowing Roy Cunningham to get around him. Yeah, Will is having a hard time tonight. Has dropped all the way down to 7th place. Give a little bit of a challenge there. To Roy. Oh, as Roy hits that turtle on the exit of turn 2. Almost spun. Oh, Will giving it everything. Almost smacks the wall again. Will Roberts right on the rear bumper of Cunningham Aller here to see if he tries to make a move into turn number 1. To get back into the top 6. He's got him where he wants him. He's making the move. Is it going to stick for Will Roberts? Think Cunningham All are going to have the momentum. He is. Take a pause on that. This time by Zach Passon, going to get 5 laps to go. Ryan Kish all over the rear bumper of Jared Wakefield again. This is for 3rd place. Jared Dixon also catching them. Dixon's been on rails the last few laps. One of the fastest on the track besides the leader, Zach Passon. So we've got a 3-way battle for the podium here. We have 3 laps to go this time. Or 4 laps to go, excuse me. Oh, Jared Wakefield into the wall. Oh, we're going to have to check that and see if he got checked from Jared Dixon or not. But that puts Ryan Kish firmly into 3rd place. That green number 42 looking for a podium tonight. Oh, Wakefield looking for some revenge. Trying to tell Dixon he did not appreciate that. I think the message was sent. Oh, running Jared Dixon up the track a little bit. Trying to work him over to get back into 4th place. Oh, is he going to be able to complete the pass? Dixon going to have the momentum on the outside. These guys are crossing the line with 2 to go this time for them. Or final lap. Sorry, it's so delayed at the top. I can't. It's so annoying. Well, we know Zach Passon is going to get it done again, ladies and gentlemen. He's got a 1.5 second lead. Zach Passon, your winner, ladies and gentlemen. Christian Kendall second. Ryan Kish going to be third. Jared Dixon able to stay in front of Wakefield for 4th. Wakefield going to finish in 5th. Will Roberts able to get around and stay around Roy Cunningham-Aller for 6th. That 55 of Cunningham-Aller going to bring it home in 7th. Sarah Tessum in 8th. Gary Yoss the 3rd coming home in 9th place. And Andrew Logenbach to round our field off in 10th. But ladies and gentlemen, we will go and chat with your winner, Zach Passon, here in just a second. We'll let him cool off in the Discord, and I will pull him on in for an interview.
To 200 even.
200 even. Got it. Hey, Zach, it's Matt in the booth. Tried to give you a minute there, but I guess I didn't give you long enough. I apologize.
No worries.
Well, sir, you got it done again. Is this win number 3 or 4 on the season?
Not certain. I think 3.
I think it was 3, but it almost sounded wrong. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, it was a good. I was actually surprised that we went green and checkered there. It was a nice race. We got Ryan on the podium, Jared Dixon last to 4th. It was a fun one.
Yeah, good run for Dixon there. Like you said, last to 4th. A lot of good battles late in the race too. You were kind of. I'm guessing the plan was kind of just bide your time, take care of the tires a little bit, and just try to work your way up to 1st. It took about 15, 16 laps. How did the car feel at first, and then how did it feel once you got out in front of everybody?
Honestly, fine. We were all talking about it. The track kind of picked up grip as it, we got later in the night, and I was kind of thinking it was going to get tight, but it actually helped it turn. So honestly, it felt pretty good. We were just kind of riding around there early on, just kind of cruising. I knew what pace I wanted to run, and if an opportunity arose to get by, I was gonna take it, but not burn the stuff up.
Sure.
Will and I got side by side there, and I was like, okay, well, I know probably do this 4 or 5 laps before I really want to, get it figured out.
Sure.
And we had a nice little side by side battle, and it was just fun. It was a good race.
Yeah, you could definitely tell early on a couple people probably burnt their stuff up. Jared Wakefield started fading there the last 10 or 15 laps. Will was fading a little bit after battling with you, trying to stay out in front. But you did a really good job managing your stuff, along with Christian Kendall and Ryan Kish, who drove up. And Christian was able to stay with you for a good portion of the race. But congratulations, sir, on win number, I think this is win number 3. But your main championship rival was not able to show up tonight, so probably big night for you.
Yeah, I'm not certain what's going on there. I hope everything's all right with Nate, and hopefully he's back for the rest of the races here. So, but yeah, good night for us, and we'll see what we get at Tsukuba.
All right, man. Congratulations, and good luck when we head over to Japan.
Thanks, Matt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was winner of race number 1, Zach Passon. As we usually do now, since we got the doubleheader, we're going to go ahead and take a quick little break. It may be about 10, 15 minutes before you see any footage. But I'll come back with about 3 to 4 minutes left in practice, and we'll go from there. So, ladies and gentlemen, sit tight, and we will be back in just a few minutes. All right, what's up, everybody? Honestly, I thought Jared Wakefield was gonna wind up on his head again somehow. There, thought he was gonna completely flip over, but he didn't. So, everybody, welcome to Japan and welcome to Tsukuba. We'll ride along with Mr. Onesie Lin here again. I really do hope I'm pronouncing Mr. Lin's name correctly. I feel like he would have corrected me, but then also I am just a white boy, so, you know, whatever, let it roll off, right? And who cares? But just maybe we'll be interviewing Mr. Lin again here at the end of this race. He did win the race at Lime Rock earlier on in the season. So let's go on board with the 30 car here for a lap. In practice, currently Onesie Lin here at the top of the board. All right, cool, thanks. Thanks, timing and scoring. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Come on. Here we go. Jeez. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, Christian Kendall now at the top of the board. We're going to stay right here, as I said we were, so you guys can see the hills and the valleys here. All right, coming up on the final corner here for the 30 car. All right, I really like this track myself. Really good sharp turn one here into a couple of S's. Turn number one, like I said, nice 180 into a left, a right, and then another left here. Turn number four, another 180. Almost a full 180 degrees. Into turn number five, underneath the tire. Turn six with a Jared Dixon there in the way. Come through. I think that's turn seven. So turn eight, another hard right-hander. So three big braking zones here, plus the final corner. So a lot of good passing opportunities. This is like a beginner track, I guess, that you'd see that a lot of people race at when they first start road racing in iRacing. But it's one of my favorite tracks. It's really fun. Honestly, I got a soft spot for all the Japanese road courses. They're all really unique and fun. And I think they don't get enough attention for how well designed they are, even when they're overly simplistic like this track. I'm gonna look up a track map just to make sure that we've got the right turns here. All right, we got it. Oh, okay, interesting. All right, so coming in, this is a double turn. That is 10 and 11 apparently. Coming down here to the back straightaway. This final corner is turn 12. Oh, we'll go on board again. We'll go on board. Oh man, Mr. Lin with an absolute fire lap. Wow, to end there. 4/10 out in front of anybody else. Oh my gosh. I don't want to give away any of the man's secrets. We're going to ride with Jared Wakefield, ladies and gentlemen. Number 72 car. Here we go. So this is turn number one. Apparently this is turn two. The exit there is turn two, apparently. So this is turn number three. And this is according to Wikipedia, so kill me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm going to look up a different one because that shit doesn't make any sense at all. All right, turn number four here. We're on Racing Circuits info now. So this I get, double left-hander right here, turn 7, and then this is turn number 8 before the long back straight. into turn number 9, which will be the final corner. This corner will really kill your lap time. In my opinion, the hardest corner on this track right here, turn number 9. All right, coming on to the front straightaway here to start lap number 1 is Jared Wakefield. I went and grabbed a soda, try to help with my energy a little bit. Outbraked himself just a little bit there in turn 1, but he's got one more lap to make it better, so through turn 3 into turn number 4. Yeah, that last one I was trying to look at was telling me this was a double left-hander, but it's definitely not. Turn number 5 into a long sweeping turn number 6. Quick turn 7 there, that's really not a factor. And then into turn number 8, another really good passing zone. Into the final corner here after the longest straight. Slightly longer than the front straightaway. How early can you get the power down, Jared? All right, Jared, lap number 2 here. Jared only 2/200ths of a second off the pace here that Wanzi Lin has set. Went into turn 4. Nice and slow, roll to center there, get a good exit, yes. So far, so good at the infield section here for Jared. Man, slow is fast. Look at that. You would say that feels really slow for what the capability of this car is, but, I mean, Jared right there with the 30 car of Lin for the pole, only 2/200ths off. See if he's able to improve it all here. Does feel a little faster, that exit. Oh, actually, wow. 4/10ths slower, apparently. What am I talking about? Oh, but Wanzi Lin putting in another banger of a lap. To put his pole even further out there. Watch the 42 of Ryan Kish on lap number 1 here. Got 1 minute and 50 seconds to get at least one lap in. Should have time. Don't think he'll have time to get a second lap, so this will be the only one that counts. See, Ryan all the way out to the curb here, across the line. Where is that going to put Mr. Kish? Actually should have just enough time. Like, literally by a second or two. If he is at that same pace, he'll be able to get a second lap in. Oh, locks up there. Not what he's going to want. Oh, not what he wanted. Not what Ryan wanted there. Locking up into turn 4. Oh, lock it up again. Lock it up again into the final corner. Might need to do something with that brake bias. Coming through the final corner. Brakes are glowing. See if he can improve. No, just a little bit off, but able to get the time in. So good job. All right, ladies and gentlemen, about to start our final race of the night. I forgot. Let me go ahead and go through the points really quick as everybody's gridding up. Zach Passon has taken over the lead officially even before factoring in any penalty points. Congratulations, Mr. Passon. Nate Stewart moving down one, only 8 back, plus his 10 or 15 penalty points. So, Nate, you were really close, man. I wish it had shown up tonight because it would have been a really close battle going into Langley. Jared Wakefield still sitting in third, 57 points back. Ryan Kish moves up into 4th place. Jared Dixon moving up 3 spots to 5th. And then it's just an absolute dogfight there on back, like 6 or 7 points it seemed like. But ladies and gentlemen, due to the invert, your pole sitter for the evening, 38 of Christian Kendall, will lead us to the field. We're getting a really short pace lap here. Zach Passon is going to be in 2nd place to start the race. Jared Wakefield going to start in 3rd. 1Z Lynn in 4th place. Will Roberts going to be in 5th. Ryan Kish 6th. Sarah Tessum 7th. Jackson Robillard making it out tonight in 8th place. Roy Cunningham all are going to be in 9th. Gary Yoss the 3rd in 10th. Jared Dixon 11th. And Andrew Loganbach in 12th. As we are already off, Christian Kendall not wasting any time going. He is off to see the wizard, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, some contact there between Zach Passon and Jared Wakefield for 3rd place. Will Roberts a little bit wide going into turn 4 there. 1Z Lynn going to be able to get around him. Jackson Robillard up a couple spots already into 6th. Good road racer, that Jackson Robillard. See what he's able to do tonight. I'm sure he saw this track on the schedule and said, I can't resist that. I got to do so. I got to race. And I don't blame him because I wish I was out there tonight, honestly. These cars look so fun. There's the entire field. Christian Kendall out front. Jared Wakefield 2nd place. Zach Passon 3rd. 1Z Lynn 4th. Will Roberts 5th. Jackson Robillard 6th. Ryan Kish 7th. Kish actually able to get around Robillard. Robillard not a great final corner there. Sarah Tessum also going to get around the 98 of Robillard. Roy Cunningham Aller also trying to get around. Oh, a little bit of a shunt there to Roy. Almost sends Roy off the track, but able to recover pretty well. If he can get back to Jackson Robillard, he might have a little bit of a bumper for him. Christian Kendall out of the 2nd to final corner here. Turn number 8 down the long straightaway. See all the cars weaving. Strong start from Kendall here. Coming around to start lap number 3. 2 laps already under our belt. This could get pretty intense here at the top 4. All these guys were within 3/10 of each other in qualifying. Lynn putting in the fastest lap in practice. Will Roberts off the track. Oh, Will. No. Will, what are you doing? Oh, no. Well, that's going to have Will in last now. No yellow, that's for sure. Well, Will's got a lot of ground to make up after sliding through turn 1 and hitting the grass. Jackson Robillard still trying to get back up into 6th place. Get around that Dr. Pepper can. Number 70 of Sarah Tessum. 38 of Christian Kendall coming out of turn 8 again. Started to pull away a little bit from Jared Wakefield. Maybe about the same as last lap. Let's go ahead and ride with our fastest in practice. Mr. 1Z Lynn. Might have a move onto the 19. Nope, not going to take it quite yet. Oh, Jared Wakefield locking up a little bit. That's going to bring him back to this 19 car of Zach Passon. Lynn also going to try to get around. I think this is where these cars shine, man. They are awesome on the road course. They look so fun. Oh, Jared Wakefield, overshooting turn number 4 again. That's going to open the door for Zach Passon, but he's still in the better position. If he's able to hold it into the next corner, it's a left, but he's not able to. Might be able to get underneath Passon here. He's going to try. Oh, Passon locking up into turn number 8. Oh, Wanzi Lin trying to split him, getting into Passon. I think I actually saw Christian Kendall lock up a little bit into turn 8, but it didn't really matter with these guys beating and banging for second. Oh, Wanzi Lin's front rotors are already glowing like crazy. As we complete lap number 4 and start 5. Lynn going to try to get a pass on to Jared Wakefield. Wakefield going wide here. Oh, yeah, that's going to lose him 2 spots maybe. Definitely 1. Might try to peek it back in there onto Lynn. No, I don't think so. Right here. No, Lynn covering the bottom really well. Passing all into the rear end of Jared Wakefield. This is going to release our fastest in practice. Definitely, I think, our fastest car on the track today. It's going to release Wanzi Lin to try to run down this number 38 of Christian Kendall. Sun is starting to come out. .42 of Ryan Kish dropped back a spot or 2. Now Jackson Robillard battling him for 6th place after he locked up going into the second to final corner. Side by side into turn 9. Ryan Kish going to concede that spot. Yeah, you do not want to go side by side into the final corner. It's hard enough without being side by side with somebody. Kish going to try to lunge. No, he's not. Sarah Tessum locking up a little bit. Jackson Robillard also sliding through the corner. Tessum pulling away through the S's here. A wide arc into turn number 4. Oh, that's going to give her a really, really good exit there. Man, really, really good racing throughout the field. I love this little track, dude. I love it. Will Roberts climbing back up through the track. Oh, Jared Dixon was around. Oh, no. Did he get wrecked? Let's go see. No, he did not. Wrecked himself. Oh, just a little bit strong on the exit there. Bonk. You hate to see it. Oh, Jared Dixon going to be retiring from the race. Christian Kendall way out in front, though. Still 1.6 seconds to the 30 car of Lynn. I don't think Lynn has really been catching him much. Don't sleep on this 38. Christian Kendall also really good on road courses. I've been racing with Christian for a number of years. He just tends to get faster and faster. Ooh, not a great turn 4, though. He was able to recover pretty nicely, though. Got a really good exit there. Only lost 0.2. Can recover with a really good turn 8. As you can see, big gap from the top 4. The top 4 have pulled away here. We got a great battle for 5th. Oh, we got to watch this. Ryan Kish trying a little bit here. Oh, side by side with Robillard. That is dangerous through that final corner. Back up front, Jared Wakefield, about 0.7 of a second behind the 30 of Lynn. Zach Passon about a second back from Wakefield. 3 seconds separates our top 4. Lynn starting to reel in Christian Kendall. It's down to under a second now. Still got over half the race to catch him. Oh, made up a massive amount of ground there. Oh, Christian pulling it back, though, on the straightaway on the exit. Let's go ahead and go back on board again with Lynn. This is going to give us a great vantage point here. Oh, excellent turn 4 for Lynn. I hate to tell you, Christian, but I think he's going to be there in a lap or two. Oh, this man is hunting. This man is hunting. Oh, all the way down. Turn number 8. Great exit, down to almost half a second now. Gains through the middle portion of that corner. Kendall drives away just ever so slightly. Lynn giving him a little peek in the mirror here. Oh, a little bit of a lockup there from Christian. Oh, he's there. He's there, ladies and gentlemen. Lap number 10. Got 11 to go. It's going to be a tall task to hold this man back. Right now, an intense battle for the lead. Oh, both of a little bit of a lockup from both. Kendall just a little bit of a stronger exit. Let's peek back here. Battle for 6th place at the moment going into the final, or the second to last corner. Is Robillard ever cross her over? Not quite. Lynn peeking to the inside of Christian Kendall here. Oh, he's there. He's there. He is there. It's a drag race to the line. We're now officially halfway. Oh, Kendall not fighting it. He knows. Well, he's trying to fight. See if he gives him a little bit of bumper into turn 4 here. I just don't know that he'd be able to hold him off. Oh, really good exit there for Lynn. Oh, Lynn locks up just a little bit. Doesn't seem to bother him as much as it does the other guys when they lock up. Oh, man. Starting to pull away now. Half a second clear. This is the big gain spot here for 1Z Lynn. The final corner. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, he's so good at this track. Just calm under pressure as well. He was able to hold Nate Stewart off earlier on in the season at Lime Rock. Not as much elevation, but this track is obviously very similar, not very wide. Kind of, kind of slowish for the most part. I mean, obviously it depends on the car, but two long straightaways connected by a long sweeping right-hander. Everything else pretty tight. Bunch of 180-degree turns. Jared Wakefield coming up on just under a second now behind Christian Kendall. Pretty good battle here between Roy Cunningham-Aller and Will Roberts for 8th place. Will coming up through the field. Jackson Robillard starting to separate himself into 5th place. But wow, 10 seconds back from Zach Passon. Good Lord. And those top 4 guys are flying. Jared Wakefield with the fastest lap of the race, though. Oh, just lost a ton of time, though, this past lap. Not sure exactly where that came from. It was a second back about 2 laps ago to Christian Kendall. Now he's back 2 seconds. Gary Yost doing a great job of getting out of the way. Christian Kendall starting to track down the 30 of Lynn again. Only 3/10 behind. He's been faster the last 2 laps. Perhaps just a rabbit to chase is what he needed. Oh, Lynn locking up again into turn number 8. Oh, Christian Kendall's there now. Man, what a battle up front, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to come this time to lap 15. And we'll have 6 to go when they cross the line this time by. Oh, Kendall inching closer. Oh, really good exit for Kendall. Really good exit there. Go into turn number 4. Oh, man, maybe Wanzi Lin's tires or his brakes are just a little bit hotter than he wants them, but Christian Kendall is there. He had a great turn 1. Coming into turn number 8, another really good passing zone. Oh, the 30 car of Wanzi Lin locking up again. Oh, this is tight racing up front, guys. Further back in the pack, Will Roberts able to get around the 55 of Roy Cunningham-Aller. I'm not sure I could take my eyes off of this battle right here, though, for the lead. The last corner killed Christian Kendall's lap. He was definitely faster than Lynn until that final corner, and then Lynn beat him by about a 1/10. I just don't know that Christian's going to be able to get there and be able to pass him without moving him. Oh, really good job there through the final corner for Kendall. Oh, just Lynn starting to pull away again. It's so close, yet so far away. I could feel the frustration through the screen for the 38 of Christian Kendall. Lynn able to get through that while he was sweating, though. I'm sure he was sweating. Oh, I think Christian Kendall might have given it everything he's got, dropping back to 7/10 back now. 4 laps to go. It'll be 3 laps to go at the line this time. Jared Wakefield hoping that these guys can come together and take each other out to try, so he can try to sneak a victory. Oh, that's going to be terrible for the 38. Locking up into the final corner. Going to lose a lot of time on the exit. My cat is meowing at me. little busy kitty. He's been sitting all nice, and now he wants to get pets. With 3 laps to go. Real quick, let's get our final through the field. Juan Z. Lin, your leader at the moment with 3 laps to go. Christian Kendall just behind him in second place. Jared Wakefield 2.5 seconds back in the 72. 19 is Zach Passon, just trying to get this race over with and get it to the finale next week in Langley. 5.5 seconds, almost 6 seconds back from the leader. In fourth place, Jackson Robillard in fifth in the number 98 car. The 70 of Sarah Tessum in sixth. Ryan Kish in seventh place. Will Roberts right behind Kish. Going to try to take that spot away. Think he's going to be able to do it here. No, just enough momentum for Kish to stay ahead there. Oh, locking up into that corner. Oh, that's going to push Will into the gravel a little bit. Oh, these guys are dueling. Roy Cunningham Aller in ninth place. Gary Yost the third in 10th, and Andrew Loganbach in 11th. It's gotten close again up front. Oh, Lynn into the grass. 2 laps to go this time. We'll keep an eye on this and this battle. Oh, 55 of Roy Cunningham Aller giving Will everything he wants. Oh no, getting Will loose on the on the rumble strips. Will go in low to protect. Oh, voice crack. Oh, is he going to be able to get back up to Ryan Kish? I don't think so. He's a second back now. We're going to go back up to the battle for the lead. This time by, we are going to get the white flag for the 30 car of 1Z Lin. Oh, Christian Kendall right there. Oh, what a battle from these guys, though. Oh, this is as close as Christian's been for a while. Oh, the 30 car of Lin into the grass just a little bit. Oh, it's so close. Oh, both of these guys sweating. Trying to get it done. Lynn trying to hold off the 38 of Christian Kendall for just another half of a lap. Kendall trying to get the lead back. Oh, we're about to go to the final passing zone here. What is Kendall going to do? He's going to try to cross him over. Oh, I just don't know. He's going to have the momentum on the exit. I don't know. He's catching him a little bit. I just don't know that he's going to be able to get there. Oh, sending it the best he can. Oh, but Christian Kendall not able to get there. It is going to be the 30. Juan Z. Lin across the line for the win. Christian Kendall in second. Jared Wakefield third. Zach Passon in fourth. Jackson Robillard fifth place. Sarah Tessum in sixth. Coming, well, not technically finished yet. Robillard across the line. Fifth place for Jackson. Sarah Tessum across the line. Sixth place. Ryan Kish, seventh. Will Roberts, eighth. Oh, Roy Cunningham Aller off track in the final corner. Some heavy damage. He's going to be finishing in ninth. He is our last car on the lead lap. Gary Yost, 1 lap down. Not going to be able to pass him. And there it is. Roy Cunningham Aller for ninth. Gary Yost, 10th. Ladies and gentlemen, the 30 of Juan Z. Lin getting it done again on the road course. We'll give it just a second, but Lynn not in the Discord. I believe we had to wait a couple minutes for him to hop in last time, but we'll give him a second. But man, what a race. Ladies and gentlemen, 1 race left this season. We got 101 laps next week at Langley Motor Speedway. I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited. Really, really good race there from The top two, Juan Zealand, Christian Kendall gave it everything he had. Wasn't able to get back to him. Good amount of fall off. 2 seconds after 20 laps. That's pretty good. Oh, there he is. We got him. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go ahead and hear from your winner. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we've got your winner, Juan Z. Lin here for the number 30 car. Sir, tell me, how did you get it done tonight? How'd you hold off Christian there? He charged a couple times.
And this race felt like me and Nate, except the roles are reversed.
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I think Christian really had turn 1 figured out. That's the corner I struggled most. I think I pull a little bit from him in the tight hairpins, and then on the last corner, I think I pull a lot from him, and then he just gains all of that back on turn 1.
Absolutely. It was a great duel between you guys. How was it getting through the field there early on to get up to challenge Christian in the front?
The start was a little bit suboptimal. The whole bulge was so big, I couldn't even see where the pace car is. I had no idea where it was in the corner. I see them start going. There was a moment of doubt. Is the pace car off yet? I was actually not so sure.
It caught me by surprise too, honestly. They went pretty much immediately.
Yeah, but that worked out okay in the end. There was that 3 wide moment with Zach and Jared. I'm glad we all survived. Well, I guess that's a good feature of how slow this course is. And then I just gradually worked to Christian. Had he not made a mistake on the last corner, I actually don't think I'll pass him. As you can see towards the end, how difficult passing is here.
Absolutely.
So, this and Lime Rock Park. Well, how do I put it? These 2 tracks are tracks that I really spend a lot of time on. There was one season where a major tournament was Racing Prodigy. They used the Rookie Mazda as their final qualifier. So that was the season I really spent a lot of time on these 2 tracks. But Christian still almost got me. I think maybe he should do more road racing.
I think so too. Christian is a pretty underrated road racer. I've been racing with him the last couple of years. He's really, really good on road courses. But that was a really great race between you guys. You kept it clean the whole time. It was fantastic to watch. Congratulations, sir, on win number 2 on the season. Anybody you want to thank before I send you on your way?
Obviously, thank you for broadcasting the event. Thanks, Jared, for hosting the league, and big thanks to Christian racing me clean. It's a big issue with this track on a lot of official races. That
a lot of dive bombs.
Dive bomb the shit out of you.
Yes, absolutely. Well, congratulations, sir, on getting win number 2, and hopefully we'll see you next week for the season finale. You have a good night.
Yeah, I'll be there, but it's an oval, so we'll see about that.
All right. Well, hey, you have a good night, man.
Yeah, you as well.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it here for Slipstream TV for this evening. That was a great couple races. A lot of good racing throughout the pack. First race, Zach definitely drove away and had that one under control, but throughout the field, fantastic racing tonight. And then a great battle for the lead there. The weed. Great battle for the lead there, all the way through the race here at Tsukuba. I love these little road courses put on such good racing. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing another couple on the schedule next time. Maybe Jared will take that into account. But anyway, that's going to be it for me, guys. We will see you next week for the season finale at about 8:20 p.m. Eastern Time, November the 5th. From Langley Speedway. We got 101 laps. So everybody have a great week, and we will see you next week for the finale.